to the lie to a bitch down. I never ever go against my kind for some niggas on the other side. I never ever put a bitch for the money, gotta get it when it come to mine. Lately I feel like it's me versus me. Don't seek competition while we just compete. Don't even gotta be woke, still gon' be up out. I make a bag in my sleep, I can't get the good out of me. You know why I be work, still posted up like I leave. Some of them choppers gon' bang, can't be the teeth. Even I think this shit sweet. If the bitch man put a stack on the red, I'm Dr. Seuss, give me cat in the head. Movie broke out of her stomach gon' snatch. Way too pretty to be put from the back. Count on some money, then smoke me a plant. Then she got me higher than John Moran. Toxic little bitch and she knowin' she dead. I said I was done, still double back. If you inside, bitch, you cannot question me. You did some foul shit, you threw it, taking me. Cause good or right, they done gave me the recipe. I'm in a 06, police ain't catching me. I'm still ducking these bitches obsessed with me. Cause I'm the dope like the coke in the 70s. Big body double out truck, I got bold with me. Hogging a lane and they can't get close to me. Big bag, I ain't never ran from a nigga. No, I ain't never. If I did, cut my legs out right now. I ain't never been with the whole talk, snitch talk. Trying to you get whacked, make it hard for your mama. Money bag runs in the pack, get a bundle. Black in the safe, both phones doing numbers. I ain't got a heart for a hoe, this a big no. No go, no life, worry about the next hoe. Why though? Took back the keys to the Benzo. All in the feelings, throwing clothes out the window. Psycho, let's take a AK, cut it in half and call it a Draco. I'm back on my old ways, round with that vibe. Okay, no that Fuego. Life insurance on my chain.
Your life.
Reach for a bust your brain.
Night.
Loose noodle, no low mine.
Take out.
Going out the way I came.
Same route.
I ain't never ran from a nigga.
No, I ain't never.
If I did, cut my legs out right now. I ain't never been with the whole talk, snitch talk. Always talking about his fault. Yeah, I'm a stand-up nigga. Got my bands up, nigga. You don't wanna see me pissed off. Real talk. Never tell a lie to a bitch, dog. Nope. When it come to them, you gotta play it out. And I never ever let the fuckery get to me. Why not? Niggas ain't worth my energy. What you have to do? Cut them off, make them feel it. I ain't dealing with nothing if it don't make sense to me. I never ever go against my kind for some niggas on the other side. I never ever put a bitch for the money. Gotta get it when it come to mine. Cool.
Bitches calling me handsome.
Sound like it's supposed to, niggas. I won't break the code.
No.
Them niggas trying not to die. We just pray that we get old. My niggas is gone. If they was not in the field, I won't put their name in the song. I've been in the song. Calling my niggas from jail, just praying they pick up the phone. Try to get niggas to come get it with me. If they was too busy, I'll get it alone. Watch how you approach. Young niggas talking the code. I'm blessed like I run with the pole. If I'm on the yacht, got my gun on the boat. I'm not like you niggas, ain't wanna be broke. When it got cold, I'm one of the cold. My uncle was tripping, he wanted some dope. I'm trying to be the richest little nigga you know. This paper get thrown, see who pick up the most. I was with killers, mama didn't know. This might be the realest shit I never wrote. I got it, just know it fit inside my coat. So many feelings spilling out my soul. Ran out of product, we was dealing soap. I'm just being modest, I can get it low. Don't care who the hottest nigga, this is low. Pull up in pride, probably with your hoe. Now they calling me hands. Kidnap that nigga and call for the ransom. Two-stepping, I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. But back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we gotta shoot. Carolina whip powder blue. Niggas never was providing, talking how they riding. Homie, I was riding too. In public housing, trying to violate me and Shay talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving dolo, this was not a group. Stepping, I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Over the family, we gotta shoot. Carolina whip powder blue. Niggas never was providing, talking how they riding. Homie, I was riding too. In public housing, trying to violate me and Shay talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving dolo, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of this shit like I got a noose. My crew was too loud, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do prodigals. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my bitch, so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams, go overseas and get up for riding through. Now when I play the hood, I'm just sliding through. Not a motherfucker think I gotta prove. Now they calling me handsome. Kidnap that nigga and call for the ransom. Two-stepping, I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. But back to my hood, they say that we proud of you. Over the family, we gotta shoot. Carolina Carolina whip, powder blue. Niggas never was providing, talking how they riding. Homie, I was riding too. In public housing, trying to violate me and Shay talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving dolo, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of this shit like I got a noose. Now they calling me hands.
Now they calling me handsome.
That nigga ain't called for the ransom. Two-stepping, I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we
Proud of you.
Over the family, we gotta shoot.
Carolina whip, powder blue.
Niggas never was providing, talking how they riding.
Go back to my hood, niggas say that I'm proud of you.
Shay talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving dolo, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of this shit like I got a noose. My crew was too loud, I was not with Luke. I ain't lying, my mama do powder blue. Eating salmon on a private boat. Just me and my bitch, so I got the coupe. I really had NBA dreams, go overseas and get a Ferrari suit. Now when I play the hood, I'm just sliding through. Now the motherfucker think I gotta prove. Now they calling me hands. Kidnap that nigga and call for the ransom. Two-stepping, I am not with the dance. Only live once, so I'm taking these chances. I'ma do all that I gotta do. Go back to my hood, they say that we proud of me. Over the family, we gotta shoot.
Carolina whip, powder blue.
Niggas never was providing, talking how they riding. Homie, I was riding too.
Facts.
Public housing, trying to violate me and Shay talking about we gotta move. Eviction notices, I got them too. Moving dolo, this was not a group. Knocking Tupac and a lot of Snoop. Got the hang of this shit like I got a noose. Now
They calling me handsome. That's it. Now they calling me handsome. WPS. I do what I want.
You know that shit is my nigga, I made him a millionaire, fucking me off, bitch. I ain't tryna have babies right now, so we fuck with a rebel, but I got a raw bitch. Know this money bring envy, you probably won't beat me, but bro, we can't be by no small shit. Overseas got the crowd doing my shit. Can't believe that I'm still in the apartment. Been in there when they got me in office. $1 million deals, I get them often. $1 million was serving on Star Street. I'm legit, she gon' stay with the chopstick. I got brothers, shit made me a monster. You bitch should know this, my sister, my mamas. Now they houses as big as they want. I didn't run on my fucking promise. Look at Lil Donna. They been like, we in a race, I might come in first and second, but I will never be last. Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, go ahead, take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a technical foul. City to city, got girls going wild, and I reach for my chain when I trap in the crowd. Lembo Solo got a squad. We finally made it, let's pop up some bottles. I took the lead and let everyone follow. They know I'm running it right to the bank. I didn't leave them in any breathing room, sorry, I told them I can't. I ain't easing up, ain't right.
all the moves I've been making, by the time I get 40, I gotta be one of them greats. Watch how I move this paper. I know if I slip up one time, they gon' try to come take it. I'm ready as it get as these niggas be faking. I don't want they vibe, and I ain't shaking. These niggas be faking, so they vibe, I don't want, so they hand, I'm not shaking.
They don't want to see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove.
I'm built different.
I got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues.
I need
No
to suck
instruction,
dick
ain't
so
talking
ready.
about lyrics. I be walking on beats, you hear me. I just pray that my kids real big of me. They can't get rid of me. My diamonds be TV. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. I got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No instruction, ain't talking about lyrics. I be walking on beats, you hear me. I just pray that my kids real big of me. They can't get rid of me. Wake up every day, somebody harassing me. I got rich, they need money, they asking me. I was sitting in jail, they look out for me. Once we leave me, no saying once we doubted me. I been handling my own, they can vouch for me. They way down with me, know that she proud of me. Turn the heat up, ain't nobody hot as me. Everywhere dollars me, that's how I gotta be. I didn't give her the word, now she not leaving. Say she love me to death, told her stop breathing. He try to do what I do, but we not even. I want all of the beef.
I am not vegan. I want all of the beef.
I can't stop speeding, trying to see if this bitch hit the
Top speed.
Hit the bitch from the back, have a knock on me, baby ho. I control the rock, if the rap slow, I control the block. Yeah, I'm really it, and you niggas not. Got a couple coups, I can drop the top. I done made it, nigga, all these digits coming in, I'm saving for the bigger picture. No one day I need them, might as well get used to me. My biggest fear is ending up where you should be. Yeah, my diamonds be TV. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No instruction, ain't talking about lyrics. I be walking on beats, you hear me. I just pray that my kids real big of me. They can't get rid of me. My diamonds be TV. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No instruction, ain't talking about lyrics. I be walking on beats, you hear me. I just pray that my kids real big of me. They can't get rid of me.
Stop.
No time to check your eyes. Next time they get shot.
I got shooters everywhere, my nigga. You thought you was gonna call yourself the lurk god, nigga, on my watch? If Eli call himself the lurk god, what Josh gonna do?
Cardi be trying to throw me in a hotel room. I always shot it right in her face. I know how to trust, so I ain't gotta take all these bags in the room. Got a glass of space, all they hold on my got a client up calling my phone for so loud. She gon' hold again, somebody shit now. It's a drop to the ticket that cannot come down. A little bit for Oakland, in love with my sound. After this song, I'ma go dig them down. I made more from a truck than I made from a verse. I made more from a play than I made from a show. I made more from a swipe than I made from a straight.
Counted 50 for lunch every day, my routine. I was swiping so much I had to stop selling green. Yes, sir, R-Town. This is a national monument. Yep. You niggas probably don't know what I'm talking about. Vanessa and Barney's, I'm copping designer. These niggas hate that I'm getting these racks.
I'm keeping a whip. I just heard that she got shot while I'm making this song. Let the pray that the niggas get better. You gotta be smart when you serving the trap. You gotta play chess. You cannot play checkers. Make sure you go get some stick, cause these niggas be dirty. You know that these niggas be jealous. Sitting on my feet at the drunk, you know, running some running. I'm drama, I'm taking the summer. I feel like a lion. I feel like a song. My rig got them carrots. I'm feeling like rolling. This party be trying to throw me in a hotel room. I always shot it right in her face. I know how to trust, so I ain't gotta take all these bags in the room. Got a glass of space. All these hoes on my dick. Be begging the fuck out of clients. I'm calling my phone for some loud shit going again. Somebody shit now. It's a drop for the ticket. It cannot come down.
A little bit for Oakland, in love with Shay sound.
After this song, I'ma go dig them down.
I made more. 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 Counted 50. I was swiping so much, yo. Another swipe down. Yep. And that's why they mad. And that's why they mad. And that's why they mad. Eli, don't you ever call yourself the Lurk God again. Don't make me do that. I know you thought I was gonna forget too. Nigga, I told that nigga on arrival, nigga. And you know the last thing Josh said to me before he went to bed last night? That nigga said, I got young Eli on sight. Nigga, we got killers, bro. We got shooters from everywhere. Texas, stand the fuck up. You gotta protect the brand, bro. One thing about me, understand. I'm not the one I think you should fuck with. I'm just letting you know in advance. He a junkie for that dumb shit. He want all the smoke like a strand. Right now it's just me in here with it. Never get tricked out the spot. I'm going fed. Said what I said. Right now. Now that I'm not. Big speaker, big stepper. Asthma. Plasma. Can. How could you fuck with your man? And glow in the dark. Don't matter. One thing about it, understand. I'm not the one I think you should fuck with. I'm just letting you know in advance. He a junkie for the dumb shit. Right now it's just me in here with it. I never get tricked out the spot. Turning fed. Said what I said. We go. This nigga ain't playing, he with it. Okay. Okay. Talk that shit then, baby. I think they scared of the label too. Hey Josh, what you gonna do? Pass Josh the AR like he asking for salt and pepper at the table.
I'm not the one I think you should fuck with, just let you know in advance. I got a goon holding the
That shit caught me off guard. I think Eli just like he just had like a brain fart for a moment. I gotta protect the brand, bro. Gotta protect the brand. We never get tricked at the spot. We going fed. Said what I said. Recipes bankroll short how to do it. Shay be going crazy. I be getting straight to it. I done caught so many fights and I'm fucking into it. Carry with my jewelry. I don't even know what the fuck happened, nigga. That nigga said some shit. I don't know what the fuck he did. Oh, he came out of left field with some shit. And that nigga said hashtag Lurk God. I said, nigga, I'm not even gonna hit you. I said, nigga, I'm telling Josh on site, and you already know what it's gonna be after that, nigga. Nigga, he said the shit with such confidence, nigga. Lurk God. Nigga, MVP put that rule in a long time ago, which is a rule that I would have put in anyway. But it's MVP's rule. Like, nigga, you can't be speaking on the squad like that, nigga. You gonna catch one. You gonna catch shrapnel, nigga. Ah! Baby probably still got the balls. I told my bitch a favor, but I still got them hoes. Okay, getting jiggy. I stays with the glizzy. You would think it's Mighty Guard got these bitches showing titties, and I ain't throwing beads. I'm pulling bitches weaves, stalling bitches out when no go flee. The only time my big knees. Please, shut up. Nut up. You know? Find somewhere to park. We gonna walk over into the national park. I ain't never actually been in the park. It was either cold or dark. Angela, you notice how he said that shit. Alert God. That's how that shit was spelled. That's how I heard it. I can only hear it how I see it. Alert God. I'm like, nigga, what?
Baby.
4 pockets.
4 pockets.
They stay empty, cuz. Oh, my bad, red car. I'm so sorry.
That's my dog. That's my dog.
Eli, you my dog, bro.
That's my dog.
But so is YLG.
Me and my dog. We hit them 2 in a row. Me and my dog. We hit them 2 in a row. Then she keep on calling. She said she ready to
Pull up. As soon as I get there talking, I'm gonna put her on the full list. I'm on my way.
I'm going fast. I'm coming home to get you.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. I'm going fast. I'm coming home to get you. $100,000 on my dick.
Facts.
Another 50,000 on my wrist.
Facts.
Every nigga with me real rich. Niggas having pressure about the bitch. I got all my cases against bitch. I don't go back and forth on the internet.
Real niggas don't get into that. I'm trying to get in her mouth.
I'm trying to get in her mouth. Me and my dog. Me and my dog. Trying to run your house. You want them bricks. You want them money. You can keep all of the time. I can't be fucking these little bitty bitches. But they be running their mouth.
Talk too much.
They running their time. Frank me on the watch for my wrist. Another 30,000 in the field. Cocaine all in the pool.
I don't take drugs no more.
Baby mama shit about a bitch.
Facts.
I'm just trying to take care of the kids.
Facts.
I done need them since she getting rich.
Facts.
I don't know another way. That's my dog. That's my dog.
That's my dog for sure.
That's my dog.
Find some free parking. We hit them 2 in a row. Find some free parking. We hit them 2 in a row.
Then she keep on calling.
Calling.
She said she ready to
Pull up.
as soon as I get there.
Talking.
I'ma put her on the floor, yes.
I'm on my way.
I'm going fast. I'm coming home to get you.
I'm on my way.
I'm going fast. I'm coming home to get you. Bust down, roll this for the kids. Got the bitches dancing on the dick. They gon' wait in line for the drill. I'ma give them mine, then deal.
Indeed,
I'ma
yeah.
try to kill for the real. $30,000 in my ear. Got a sign, no deal. Made half a meal last year. I just came home from camp. 20 days old, I'm bad. Got a nigga
Go back the
feeling
other
like
way.
a man. All these bitches knowing who I am. Hit the ground running like a can. Put 100 bricks in the field. £50,000 to my man. Throw the money fast in the can. Time to the streets, no advance. Bitches tryna rip me out my pants. Cause they heard a young and getting bands.
They heard this young and getting bands.
Only gave a bitch a couple hundred. Big dog, nigga, you around. Pull off on the club, change my number. Drop top coops for the
This my dog. That's my dog.
That's my
I'm
dog.
gonna do it. I'm gonna do
This
it.
my dog. Me and my dog. My dog. We on 2 in a row.
Me and my dog.
We on 2 in a row. Then she keep on calling. She said she ready to pull up. As soon as I get that I'm gonna put her on the floor, yes.
We on the way.
I'm on my way. I'm going fast.
It's a very big day for LNC. But what else is new? The late night crew, nigga. The real late night crew. I'm gonna put her on the fucking full list though. I'm gonna put her on the full list. Shout out to YLG. What up, Bill? Very good day today.
Since it's just the time when it kicks down, taking no time to get quick lines, falling in deep with the quicksand, flag on my ass, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up, hot beef in the streets, I can stay here. Betty tried to show me how to take a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I never stick, bro. Since it's just the time when it kicks down, taking no time to get quick lines, falling in deep with the quicksand, flag on my ass, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up, hot beef in the streets, I can
up, Bell? Thank you. It's us, bro. I couldn't do it without us. I just make it look like it's me. I'm never silly enough to ever think it's me. Fastest way to lose.
Too soft from a wall, but I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice. You think you too punk, let them all that's loose. Step in them, that's with my Timberland boots. I'm claiming I'm stable, I'm going.
Wheels, his chair was killing yours, bro. Town. I'm just the vessel, bro. Angela tell you, long before I even came back, I was saying that. I'm just the vessel. As soon as I find somewhere to park will be, heading in. My homies, the only who come past the gate. I'm watching the week, cutting hands off the snakes. I'm hungry, I'm eating right off of your plate. I'm on it, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping is all up for hate. Since it's just the time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan, I get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my ass, no quick brand. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up. Had beef in the streets at the stadium. Lady tried to show me how to take a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I ever. Let Mama Indy know that I didn't fall. But shout out to Squad. Squad raised that and made that happen. Shout out to all the donations last night. Squad made that Ferris wheel trip happen. It was God's plan. God's plan. I feel good sometimes I don't. Might go down as G.O.D. I go hard on Southside D.
I make sure that Northside E.
And still.
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things. And they wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and I wish on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things. And they wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and I wish on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry. 50 dub. I even got it tatted on me.
I do what I want. I'ma turn this 02 to this 03. Angela and John, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. Nigga, it was God's plan.
God's plan. I can't do this on my own. Someone watching this shit close. I've been me since Scarlet Road. Might go down as G.O.D.
I just might.
I go hard on Southside G. Hey, wait. I make sure that Northside E. Yeah. And still.
another day to be. They gonna be mad when they try to hold me with rent that don't work. W-A-S. Excuse me, what?
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's a number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh?
Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about, so watch your mouth. Baby got the ego twice the size of the crib. I can't never tell her shit, it is what it is.
Said what I had to and did what I did. Never never turn my back on FBG.
God forbid.
Virgil got a paddock on my wrist, doing front flips, giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual, way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist, going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean?
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, granted, she was standing right there while I catch play on the brick. Ooh, I made them little niggas go haywire, Taliban in this bitch. Ooh, I done been down bad in them trenches, had to ride with that stick. Ooh, who gave you pills, who gave that dust, Pluto
I gotta have some sort of coin.
Too many convicts, they roll me to play in this shit. Ooh, round about nonsense, getting old summer spreading this bitch. Ooh, they had the counter like lighting it up, nigga, anybody can get it. Ooh, I'm on a PJ lighting it up, backwood full of sticky. Ooh, I'm trying to tote that Drake on London, and it's extended. Ooh, they gotta stretch a nigga out, we gon' die for this shit. Ooh, yeah, I ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch. Ooh, we some poor, high class niggas, made it, we rich. Yeah, I was at the band though, got a penthouse for a closet. Ooh, it's like a shando, live on my neck, my wrist. Ooh, I got pink toes that talk different languages. Ooh, got propellers in my blood and Percocet. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. That's by the time I call it Savini. I go tremendo for new fettuccine. All fat though, cream with the pinky. All fat though, part of the Fiji. I'm in the loop with the voo, I'm in the loop with the woo. Which one you working? I put your face in the news, I put the puss on the shirt. After I murdered it, make go shoot up the hearse. Cost me a quarter bird. Nigga's birthday and you a maniac, I'm fucking alien. How you spurting? Got that kitty cat, I'm having fun with that. Going Birkin. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. Ooh, I done flew one out to Spain to be in my domain, automata bitch. Ooh, dropped $3 on the rain, cause it been the truck, little bitch. Ooh, I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. Ooh, $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch.
Sit right here for a second. I want to look at the map real quick.
Sick. They say these ones are like COVID. You get them right off the bat. It was SARS and Corona.
Oh, I can for real?
You took them right off the bat. Then it goes from Martian to human. That's how the virus attacks. They come at me with machine guns, like trying to fight up a net. Still stacking my chips, hoes. Higher than Shaq on his tiptoes. Top the Empire State Building. This shit is like child's play children. I will not annihilate, kill them. I'll fuck around and pile 8 million dead little juveniles. Wait, children, I'll await my trial. They tilting, but ain't nothing you say could ever trump. Mike Pence will get killed. If you're hypersensitive, I wasn't referencing the vice.
You wasn't honking at me.
I mean, my penmanship at times tends to
I ain't bugging like that.
violence with skill. That's why I hints when I write ends with a mic and pencil getting killed.
Hold on, still riding down for the squad.
So you know which side that I'm on.
on.
If a battle lines I've been drawn, but if I get involved, it'll be like canines in a brawl. But not similar to Mike, pick it off. Cause even if I don't have a dog in the fight, they ain't never gonna get rid of the fight in the dog. Got stripes like a tiger, so you might get mauled. A mic in the palms like claws, I can swing right for your jaw and rip it off with one swipe of the paw.
Big used to my dick and nine.
If I suck, you'll bite as a straw. I'm sick and I'm not gonna cover my mouth next time that I cough. Cause
bullfighting.
I like COVID. You get them right off the bat. It was SARS and Corona. Like you took a bite off the bat. And it goes from Martian to human. That's how the virus attacks.
They come at me with machine guns. It's like trying to fight off a net.
Yeah. DA got that dopey sense to me. It's like pneumonia symptoms of contracting COVID instantly.
So,
which is what separates my flow from theirs, so that no one
ran
gets
up
even close
light.
to this to pose a risk to me. So vocalistically,
Alright.
got social distancing. Yeah. Flow going viral, you best stay strapped with that Lysol and get way back, get that pine sol and that.
I mean, I ain't gonna snitch.
Dry cough is just like football umpires calling a playback. Bitch, back the fuck up with 15 cars, these rhymes called face mask.
Whatever. Well, watch out, white man. Like, what you doing? WPS. I mean, that nigga was floating. Looks like my balls are like Kobe. Great land. Oh man, the Cardinals must play today. That's why it's tough. Look at her lugging all that ass. Lugging it. Cake wash. I think we just got a bucket. As soon as they move, I can see if there's a sign or something. I think we just got bucket. Look. Let me take y'all out of the sun.
That shit took my heart away. But I took too hard today. Fuck that. I was just on with the heart before this heart away. I ain't asked now, nigga, for nothing. I took the heart away. 12 put me over, coming with the dope. They took my heart away. Hard liquor for my nigga, they gone. Thug holiday. Yo, penny heart away. Heart away. I ain't asked now, nigga, for nothing. I took the heart away. 12 put me over, coming with the dope. They took my heart away. Heart away. Heart away. Heart away. Yo, penny heart away.
Cause there's a sign right there. Ain't no sign here. Moment of truth. I can't tell. So since I can't tell, I don't trust it. I'd rather not trust it than trust it and it's wrong. Officially start my show for real. Trying to find us a parking spot for what's her name. Dr. Pepper Zero. What up, nigga? What up, Peggy? Ice. What? Young Wobble. old lady titties, bro. Calm down, Will. If I pull up sipping on a drink, I told him to put it back in. We'll do a whole thing. This week, hoping nigga don't think I'm sweet. I keep we about 4 minutes from our day, 5 minutes from our destination. The phone just literally reset my hand. bullshit, nigga. Don't be listening to that gas. That's gas. That's gas. Let me cool the phone off and let's start.
Either way, I'm in my zone, though. They be saying I'm an asshole. Tell me something that I don't know. Go everywhere that you can't go, and I go everywhere that you won't.
I had to mute it while I had the arrow.
Total disrespect, bitch, I'm the best and ready for war if you niggas won't take it.
Y'all be okay.
Fresh out the neck like a breath of fresh air, y'all niggas won't make it here. These atheists my block, they break me a lot, they say that I'm hot, life is a bitch, so fuck it. Come from the bottom, show me what it's like.
Shay, Nichols, God.
Come from the bottom, show me what it's like. You got a problem, you bitch I can solve, Put my whole team on, and the city too, Told them I run shit, cause I really do, Come from the block, show me what it's top, You got a problem, well bitch I can solve, Put my whole team on, and the city too, Told them I run shit, cause I really do, Coming from the gutter, boy, I gotta get it. Link double balls, cause I'm about my business. I ain't met a nigga yet, fucking with me. Not bragging, but I swear I'm on a roll. C4 flow, swear I'm about to blow. Throwing shots, man, I already know. But I swear that I'm not about to go back and forth with these rap niggas about nothing. Don't hit my line, C4 flow, swear I'm about to blow. Throwing shots.
Housekeeping first, always.
We ain't talking about money. Yeah, money. Think it's time we get it back jumping, cause most of these niggas be frontin'. Hold up. Bitch, I can spit like I'm pumpkin. Hold up. Hand them the shit like I'm something. My clique about to make a move, but the other half probably hit a lick. Not a player, I just crush a lot. Did you break around, cause I hit your bitch. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. If you want war, we can get it in. Cause most of you niggas fake anyway, and I only rap what I really did. While you fabricating your rhymes, you be lying, and that's a fact. So, got a problem with the squad, catch me outside, how about that? Put the city on my back, now we really on the map. Only hit my jack if you talking cash, bitch I need the bag, cause I come from the bottom. Show me what it's top at. You got a problem, bitch I can solve, Put my whole team on, and the city too, Told them I run shit, cause I really do, Come from the block, show me what it's top at. You got a problem, well bitch I can solve, Put my whole team on, and the city too, Told them I run shit, cause I really do, Sweater on my biggest shit, trying to tell them that I really shit.
Niggas petty, but my clique ready, really baby. Ice said she with the shit, she gotta watch the niggas that you kick it with. That's why I roll with a small group. Marcus, he don't really ball much, but I swear to God that he will shoot.
And she wanna give us all rules. Different verses, they can get this verse. Got this other bitch flow in the dark. I ain't met a rapper get fucking with me. Now I'm ragging, but it's back though. This nigga try to drop me out, so I smell again to the fact though. Gotta give them what they ask for. Either way, I'm in my zone though. They be saying I'm an asshole. Tell me something that I don't know. Go everybody you can't go, when I go everybody you won't go. Lay back on my shield shit, never see it cooler than the fine though. Total disrespect, bitch, I'm the best and ready for war. You niggas won't take it there. Fresh out the neck like a breath of fresh air, y'all niggas won't make it here. These atheists my block, they break me a lot, they say that I'm hot, life is a bitch, so fuck em. And you can swear that she on top, come up on the block. Show me what it's top at. You got a problem, bitch, I can solve. Put my whole team, and the city too, Told them I run shit, cause I really do, Show me what it's top, You got a problem, bitch I can solve, Put my whole team, and the city too, Told them I run shit, cause I really do, What up? It's that boy King Legend. L's up. You are now rocking with my big homie Metro D. Pull up. Ain't no exposure. Round and hit that nigga, he stole from me. Could've knocked you off, cause them bitty niggas known for me. Young retarded nigga, I'm the hardest nigga. You can catch that thing, no barber nigga. I might offer nigga, shit that never got me started nigga. If you want a problem nigga, shit that ain't no problem nigga. Let me know, I'm always on go. Cause my dudes that hit you for the know. There's RPs underneath your picture. Make a line, cause a nigga quiet. Yeah, I'm moving silence. If I snap, tell them it's a rap. Everybody crying, ain't no cap, ain't no fitted bitch. Let you with it, bitch. Bad boy like Diddy, bitch. I don't dance like Jiggy, bitch. If you really want to walk, you can come and get it, bitch. Small thing to a giant, you a itty bitty bitch.
I am LNC.
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 LNC.
I am LNC.
I am LNC.
I am LNC. I am LNC. I am LNC.
I'm LNC.
I am LNC.
We are LNC.
Put Shay in the house.
Good shit in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Squad.
Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
And Shay can bite me.
Put
Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house. Put Shay in the house.
Put Shay in the house.
Shay in the house.
Put Daddy in the house.
You heard him.
Late night crew. What does it do? What in fact does it do? What's happening, y'all? Welcome to another Big Brother 23. Hashtag BB23. Update. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the join button to become a squad member. Follow Bubba on TikTok. Hit at @BJohnny_O. Make sure you get King Legend's new album, I Am Legend NC.bandcamp.com. Make sure you hit the Patreon link. And share this video everywhere they're doing what? Indeed, my friends, talking about Big Brother. So we got a huge announcement. So, if you were here last night, you obviously were here for it. Brent Champagne is coming into the dungeon. Now, obviously, that's great news. Right? First of all, let me get a roll call. Let's start there. Nigga, ain't nobody said Nathan? Y'all niggas is that far behind? Damn, it seems like y'all niggas is way back in time. Or maybe my chat is way back in time. Because here's the question. Now, obviously, I guess we definitely gotta wait for the GOAT to get back for the most part. Oh yeah, nigga, I figured as much. Is Brent? Do we go see Brent? No, I don't think we can. That's just gonna be. It would have to be next week, or it'd be too tight of a squeeze. Because if I left to go there right now, it's too tight of a squeeze. He's too far. Niggas in Rhode Island. I can't be back to Oklahoma no later than the 23rd. But it might, if he's willing, then I'll just go after. Like, in a week. Yeah, let's see. This nigga's in Rhode Island. And the thing about that is, I don't give a fuck about driving Rhode Island. That's not my issue. One thing is, if I drive all the way out there, then I gotta knock out my East Coast trip then. That just would be ridiculously foolish. Well, either way, Brent Champagne is coming to the show. We are now in the logistical planning stage. We hit Christine Park today. Big win for the squad. Big win. Yeah, donation link. Hit the donation link. $23 goal today. I'm so hyped, bro. I'm so damn hyped. Much needed dub right here. So we get to build off of the Frenchie interview nicely. Shout out to Frenchie, of course. Try to wait till a couple more people get in here before I start this article, because then everybody gonna be like, what are you talking about? Kind of toasty here in the loo today. Cranston, Rhode Island. Because that's the thing, is like, bro, if he's willing, I can't not do it. And yeah, it's double negative, but it equals exactly what I said. It's 11:50 from where I'm sitting right now. 11:54. $1,154. I'll at least wait till the goat get back. Yeah, but here's my thing. I'd rather wait. Because what's today? 17. Okay. I need to look at an actual calendar. Hit the like button. Brent Champagne is coming. Okay. I think I can. We'll see. Maybe just like okay. What's happening, Tommy? Brent Champagne is coming. That is a big deal for me. Get a blast of beer. Really, nigga? This nigga threw a whole fast food guy to trash or something. Niggas ain't shit, bro. I'm like, really? Play the bar tomorrow. From where? I don't know. y'all right quick. Right quick. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. So look. We'll see when everybody gets here. Let's get into the show. We'll just see when everybody gets here. So I'm all over the place at this juncture. Forget your boy. A lot of moving parts that immediately just happened. One more blast of air before I start reading. Okay. And here we go.
Big Brother 23, State of the Game, Week 6 op-ed. Written by Brandon. And we're off. Now that Big Brother 23 has reached the jury phase, it's time to take a look at the game overall. Usually by now I will have a few op-eds about the season, complaining my tail off. Interesting. But I've had very little complaints this season. Okay. There haven't been zero complaints though, so let's get those out of the way first. The one thing about this season that hasn't been an A+ for me, is the drama has been light. We have had virtually no arguments and no actual blindsides and no split votes. No actual split votes. What? Bro, Brandon, start using grammar check, bro. You be killing me. Last week's vote was 7-2, and that was the most exciting vote so far. But lucky for us, the game this season has been top notch. And during the past 2 weeks, the drama element has even been on the rise. And as the Cookout Alliance sees cracks and the latter part of the game is upon us, we can expect more drama. This cast is a smart one. This cast is a smart one, and they have been playing since day one. They're strategic, they're loyal, they're really good at lying. Look, time out, man. Like, I tried, bro. Nigga, how are they gonna be loyal and liars all in the same sentence? Like, nigga, what the fuck are you watching? And they love the game. Man, stop the cap. Biff, what? So for any fight that we've lacked, they've made up for it with gameplay. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. They just used 2 vetoes to backdoor Brittany, my nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Why are you pandering? Hey, Brandon, I'm about to send you an email, bro. I want to holler at you. Why are you pandering so hard, my guy? Let me read that paragraph again. Like, bro, what are you watching? This cast is a smart one, and they have been loyal since day one. They're strategic, they're loyal, they're really good at lying, and they love the game. So for any fight that we've lacked, they've made up for it with gameplay. Bro, lie. You lied, bruh. You lied. And that one leads me to the Cookout Alliance. And here we go. Normally, I'm not a fan of large alliances, but something about this one made me say, I bet not say shit about these niggas out loud. I wonder what that was, huh? Y'all niggas have been exposed too. They've exposed y'all niggas too. Y'all ain't slick. Panda. Normally, I'm not a fan of large alliances because they steamroll the game and make it really not fun to watch. And what I find interesting are the people in this fandom saying the Cookout is steamrolling when in actuality, they are not. Thank you. Let's get back to reality a bit. Let's get back to reality just a taste. They're just a very smart alliance who mapped out their whole strategy early in the game. All right, and then you go right back off the deep end. These are the experts. These are the this nigga's supposed to be the expert of this game. This nigga don't know what the fuck he's talking about. No disrespect, Brandon. None. I don't know you, bro. Try to wait my camera on. Look dirty. Look, I don't know you, bro. I ain't got no beef with you, my guy. But nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. They have all paired up with someone outside the alliance, and each of them were in other alliances. Right. So, right. Exactly. If you think about it, up until this week when Kylan won HOH, only 2 members of the cookout have been head of household. That is all the proof you need to see that they have not been steamrolling. Exactly. They have just been playing smart, incorrect, and have proven to be an influential group, incorrect. No, what, see, Brandon, what you're not telling your readers and being honest about is, no, the only reason why ain't no niggas hit the block is because the white people are afraid to be the first person to be putting black people out because of what happened to Frenchie. You got to tell the whole truth, bro. You can't just be selective with the fuck you want to be pulling and picking and choosing the game. You got to tell about the whole fucking game. Tiffany's plan for the +1 has been brilliant. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. Her +1 plan is the reason why Derek Frazier and his +1 is on the fucking block, you moron. And while they didn't even need to put that into motion yet, here we go. Those plans, so now she has a plan that's brilliant that hasn't even been enacted. This nigga's all over the place, bro. Stop justifying this bitch that can't count being a great player. This bitch is not playing 3-dimensional chess. Calm down. Calm all the way down. Those +1s have been crucial in keeping suspicion down, which isn't down. That along with the alliance and bickering anyway. Right. It's all just really working out brilliantly. You're just basing this off the fact that not a nigga went home. You're not basing it off what's actually going on. You're just basing it off the fact that nobody black is going home. So you're just starting at the solution and filling everything in. And when it's time for them to go after each other, watch out. That's going to be some good TV. Yup, the niggas fighting will be great TV. And for anyone out there who thinks this alliance is unfair, you might want to sit down. This alliance is well overdue. Jesus Christ. So are you admitting to other racist alliances? Is that what you're doing? I couldn't be happier to watch them play. Last week move made by Derek X deserves its own part of this post. Derek X executed the perfect backdoor against the game front runner. Christian was this season's Drew, Hayden, Jackson, Cody. He was that alpha male comp beast. This nigga sat with Julie and said, I'm Alyssa's girly girl, nigga. He said he was this year's alpha, nigga. Stop the cap. This nigga said, I'm Alyssa's girly girl, nigga, and he was this year's alpha. Come on, Brandon. Why are you making me call you out like this, man? Some of y'all this last day been tripping, bro. I'm gonna ask Brent about this. That's right, Brent will be in the building. I'm gonna ask Brent, was Christian the alpha male of the house? Dude, he might be insulted by that, bro. Yeah, I need a blast of air after that. Because I can't even read this shit. This shit is outrageous. Sadness Park, this nigga's tripping. This nigga is... This alpha, nigga. Why would you say that? Why the fuck would you say that to me? Why would he say that? We've been screaming at our TVs for years to be targeted and sent out, and it happened flawlessly. And I say flawlessly because DX wasn't an immediate target afterwards. Right, because the cookout is fucking stupid. So for everything you just said about the cookout, you now trying to just act like they weren't trash, and the fact that Kylan should have been sending Derek Zhao home this week, not using 2 vetoes to backdoor Brittany, nigga. You can't have it all ways. You sitting here pandering to the cookout fans and then trying to slip the truth in there, hoping they don't see it. This is some pussy ass writing. And while he might be a target soon, he is a smart physical player and could easily get himself out of any trouble. From day one, this has been a very likable cast. I mean, there were a few people the majority of us wanted to see gone, and they're gone. Who? I didn't want to see Whitney gone. I didn't want to see Frenchie gone. The shit y'all did to Brent was weird. I ain't want to see Christian gone. I guess we are not alike. That in itself is incredible. Even the most boring player isn't that bad. Even the most annoying player isn't that bad. And it's really refreshing for there to be no problematic house guests left in the game. I'm not saying those who are gone were problematic. You see what happens when niggas be trying to pander, nigga? Do you see what happens when they try to pander? They literally will say the same thing. They will play both sides of the argument like nothing. And pretend that, and people just act like they don't hear this nigga. It's really refreshing that there are no problematic house guests left in the game. I'm not saying those who are gone were problematic, but a couple of them were questionable. Man, fuck you, Brandon. Man, this is weak sauce. And now let's talk about my favorite part. There's only been one showmance, and it was broken up last week. I hate showmances, as do a lot of fans. Right, which is why Jody, Swaley, all of them, the most potent fan bases come from what? Showmances. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about. There are apparently some people out there who love them, or the show wouldn't push them on us so hard every season. AKA, I was just using my fifis instead of telling the truth. I'll never understand why anyone would watch this show for hookups and showmances when Love Island comes on right after. And some for The Bachelor is on all you, bro, and you can't write. But anyway, literally is what he wrote. But anyway, thankfully, Alyssa and Christian are split up. You sound like a hater of the mass proportion. And there are no other showmances now.
Yeah, I don't want to see showmances in Big Brother. Why do you want to see showmances? Love Island comes on right after. Bitch, they were fucking in the house before Love Island was out, bro. So what are you talking about? How you gonna tell some people some shit that they've been watching on the show, they now need to go watch another show in order to see what they used to see on the show because you don't like it? Just say you don't like it. You don't want it on the show, but stop trying to have some convoluted, oh, you guys can just go watch Love Island. Fuck you. You go watch something else. Showmance has been a part of the fucking show, so if you don't like people fucking in the house, you go watch something else. You just mad because every year you guys see somebody get some pussy that you can't get. Bro, these, hell yeah, Eli, these motherfuckers, bro, the men in this community are so fucking soft. All of the men in the reality TV space are of the uttermost soft. They talk, bro, they articles, they videos and shit, they talk like females. Sure, Hannah and DX are cute, and Sarah Beth and Kylan are creepy, but I don't see either of those going anywhere. Nigga, it's Jury and they... So luckily for us, they'll all be focused on playing the game. Right, because Christian and Alyssa wasn't focused on playing the game. You sound like a hater. It's really refreshing that I was able to write this with minimal complaints, except a ton of them about showmances that really weren't even like that. The past several seasons, and then you didn't even mention Whitney and Xavier. Why didn't you mention Whitney and Xavier? Because you don't watch the feeds. Oh yeah, some people over at Big Brother Network that watch the feeds because they have to, but I guarantee Brandon ain't one of them because all his articles read like somebody that just be reading Cliff Notes. How you talking about showmances and not even mention Whitney and Xavier? And KS just reports Big Brother has more successful marriages than The Bachelor. And that's church out. You just sound like a hater. The past several seasons have been very painful to me as a fan and as someone who covers the show as a job. I was starting to lose faith in this show that has entertained myself and so many for years. But Big Brother 23 has reminded me why I fell in love with this silly summer guilty pleasure so long ago. Welcome back, Big Brother. I missed you. Talk that shit. RJ, I'm trying to figure out if I can make it up there and do it in person. Salute, my guy. Hope all is well out in the sunny state of California. Yeah, Tiff should be going off that haircut alone. This nigga look like he got a You Are Not Alone Mo T-Boz haircut, nigga. Shout out to Bang Cut in the building. What up, God? We out here, nigga. We out here. We currently in St. Louis, but we might be taking a trip to Rhode Island. The cup's open if y'all want the nigga to make the Rhode Island trip. The cup is open. It's 11, like from where I'm sitting right here, 1,154 miles to Cranston, Rhode Island. And I'd have to be back by Sunday. But if Brent down, I'm going to do it. I don't have a choice. I said I was going to burn out like this on some shit. I have to. It probably wouldn't get no worse than Brent after this. You talking about an excursion. I don't see why Derek X wouldn't win this game at this point. They all scared to fuck with him even though he wins everything. And it's just because they feel like because he's soft, they can control him. That's why they okay with him winning all this shit, but they wasn't okay about Christian. This is why Kylan fucked this whole game up, this HOH.
fucked this whole game up, this HOH. Nah, I'm like, I look at it more like a Kevin. Kevin when he was in 11. Because Kevin was winning shit and it was just like they wasn't respecting it. And it was like, well, he's winning. Y'all should probably get this nigga out. And the next thing you know, he fumbled it in the final 3. Because Kevin had that game won. Kevin was winning, but it was like so many bigger perceived targets. They was just letting this nigga slide like a motherfucker. Last year's Kevin. Sweating to the oldies, nigga. Latino Richard Simmons got his ass destroyed. Okay. So listen to me on this. So RJ brings up, you know, they better not let DX get that coup de top. He should be the target next week if they want to move forward. Cause listen to this though. What was Kylan's reasoning for putting up Brittany? America gave her $100. Okay. I still look at it like, well, you fuck with one of America's people, be prepared to take a shot in the face. But if you feel that way for Brittany, why don't you feel that way for Derek? Who seems way more dangerous with that money than Brittany. Brittany will fuck around and use that money to try to save somebody else. Derek's not doing that, nigga. No motherfucking way. No way. No way. And if multiple people hit that 250, they got to play a game to get it. That is going to tell the tale for me. As soon as Derek Zhao walk in there, first of all, Tiffany gonna hit the money and they gonna walk in there and they gonna be like, BB math quiz. You were like, I knew they wasn't letting this bitch get it. Yep, they think that nigga's soft. He's not. He's soft in the fact of he's soft of confrontation. He got killer in him, but it's the most pussiest version of a killer ever that always leaves his ass open because he's scared of conflict. Nigga, Kylan going home next week, bro. They getting ready to shoot that helicopter right out the fucking sky next week, nigga. No cap. We're going down. We're hit. Lots of people will, especially off the fact of two reasons. One reason is he has fumbled this HOH to the point of becoming a late house target. Like, he's fucked up where Sarah Beth ain't jumping in front of no train for him. If you've watched Sarah Beth enough, I want you to understand that y'all gotta remember, I hope y'all don't think that Kylan got her wrapped around his finger, because he don't. It's the other way around. And she's a sociopath. Allegedly. What's up, Jackie? Who says Xavier and Tiff are winning? Tony Hawk putting that nigga up. Ozzy would put that nigga up. Frazier would put that nigga up. If Brittany stays, she'll put that nigga up. It's not even a foregone conclusion that Brittany's leaving. Y'all gotta remember that shit too. Y'all saw already the next week and shit. And understand that Brittany might not go home, because the white people been sitting around talking about how mighty funny all the white people been going home and nobody else. Nah, Jackie, we actually got an official emoji. Can somebody show Jackie SB Rack's official emoji? And she actually has an emoji over here. You gotta understand, Kylan did a lot of bad shit this week that rubbed a lot of cookout members the wrong way. And with them knowing that eventually they're gonna have to get rid of somebody, all 6 of them can't go to the motherfucking final 2. You know what I mean? So if you sit here and you looking at Kylan and you like he's really fucking up, bro, he's a strong player. Get his ass the fuck out. Because Hannah and Tiffany both sat there and talked about how they're getting ready to get Kylan, Derek Zhao, Xavier, and Derek Frazier out in the next 4 evictions. What's up, Diamonds? Hell yeah, Jackie. That bitch is a murderer, allegedly. She was singing about betraying her team, nigga. Bro, they're not getting no all-black Final Four. First of all this shit is just so fake looking because let's say it is a black Final Four. It is going to be the most... They're going to have to lie so much in that Final Four. Like, they're going to be sitting here retelling the story but making it seem like they really were on the same page the whole time and the cookout was really a thing, even though they never met once. That's why somebody took it the first time they was all sitting in the room together. Like, and they wasn't even sitting in the room. They were just like sitting somewhere and they were just so spaced. I'm like, man, y'all niggas is so fake. Like, bro, I'm not sitting here giving them this black power credit that y'all getting ready to give these cornball ass niggas, bro. These cornball ass niggas are not real niggas fighting for no type of real cause, nigga. They fighting for self-preservation. They all gonna get out of the house and try to market the shit and make money off of it. This nigga from Big Brother Network, I can't even finish this shit. What's up, Lisa? But I feel you though. But the whole cookout thing is a fucking... You're rooting for an idea more than what it actually is. And that's what I'll be trying to just get everybody to see. I'm like, no, ain't nobody telling you not to be rooting for an all-black alliance, but I'm trying to tell you that why don't you at least make the all-black alliance align? They're not even aligned. They've never had a meeting, nothing. I'm like, so this is what y'all want is black people going in the house and playing secret church mouse alliances while the other white people, man, no, fuck that shit. The other white alliances always figure out some way to sit around with each other, not fucking worried about it, handshakes and all this shit. Bro, they played the same one clip for the last 6 weeks. It's the cookout. 6 weeks. I'm tired of giving niggas permission to go be all secretive, I love whitey around white people. Nah, we understand it's for the greater good. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. That's some pussy ass shit. And then in the end, if it turns out right, they'll all be like black power, give us credit for it. But if it turns out wrong, they all gonna be pointing the finger. Oh, why didn't y'all show Kylan being condescending to Azza? They've already turned on him. They've already turned on Kylan. They turned on this nigga already. Y'all be thinking that shit is all G. So the people that still like rooting for the cookout in any way, I don't have no beef with them, but you gotta understand that you're cheering for an idea of something. You're not really cheering for what's really happening. You're cheering for an idea of something. You're cheering for an idea of the niggas working together and all this shit. And now they don't even refer to themselves as the cookout. They say the 6. I'm like, so what, y'all Jenna 6 now? See, the most proud black moments is when what? Black people just stood up and said, we black. Those are always the most proud black moments. The proud black moments are not us running around in secrecy. We spending all of our time talking to white people and never any time talking to each other because we scared what the white people gonna say. And it's for the greater good. They've yet to tell us, bro, ain't nobody pledged anything. Spartacus in the gut, what time?
You're not talking basketball with me.
And so my thing is just like, yo, I understand the idea of it, but you got 6 niggas that are too scared of white people to really hold y'all down when, understand, CBS gave them a cast of white people where if them niggas was even 5% militant on a 100% scale, they would have railroaded the fucking house. I told you what they should have did. First HOH, they should have went up there and played spades and told everybody, look, we have formed, nigga, you can either get down or you can lay down. Meanwhile, Xavier's HOH, white people coming up there chilling, drinking beer, hanging out, shit. Derek Frazier come to get a beer, he got to smash it real fast and run. Invited my ass, they lift that bitch up and slid her into it. All they did was manufacture consent with this cookout shit because it wasn't, bro, you gotta understand, I know a lot of people think that I'm just hating. Bro, if they would have played together for real, I would have called it how it played out. These niggas have not played together 1 second. Cause watch, if let's say Derek Frazier, God forbid, let's say he go home Thursday, right? Let's say this nigga go home. Understand that the lid is off and it's open season. White people coming after niggas, niggas coming after niggas. They just waiting for the first one. Nobody wants to be the first one. Once the first one happens, that's when the bottom's falling out. Because then it turns into, you can't call me racist. I didn't put a nigga out last week. They did. This is a whole nother separate week. Manufacturing consent. And now when the racist alliance come next year, bro, I'm gonna be like, man, y'all did this too. I'm blaming everybody. Obviously you racist motherfuckers ain't getting a pass. But y'all niggas is gonna hold a share of blame, nigga. Right. The cookout has understand the cookout has been the powerhouse alliance, quote unquote, that votes with the minority. They ain't been on the block. Kylan was on the block for a hot second. Frazier on the block now. So y'all niggas have literally been voting with the minority every week. Every week y'all niggas should be like, nope, this is what we doing. Y'all voting with the minority. They editing out fights. They've edited out cookout. The cookout been quote unquote fighting with each other since like week 2, bro. They've been editing out all, bro. Derek Frazier and fucking Tiffany got into it at a wild card competition they never showed. These niggas ain't even been keeping the shit a buck, bro. Even a little bit. These motherfuckers been bickering and fighting the entire time. Don't judge me for that shit. Was a long time ago. They edited out Whitney and Xavier's whole fucking relationship so they could keep that cookout shit looking right. Kylan wasn't even saying cookout in the diary room until this weekend, to where this nigga said the white chick put up, was targeting all of the cookout. He put her up and then used a veto to take her off and put up the one white bitch that's been helping the cookout. I can't say shit, can I? The nigga might go home. Deal with it. They got to deal with it.
You gotta deal with it. The nigga Mike, you get the block, nigga. Yeah, he got the block, nigga. You get the block. I got it. That's right. You better tell her. You better tell her. This nigga might go home. I bet you call that bitch Martin Scorsese if she go home. Spartacus the cup.
You're not talking basketball with me. That didn't go well.
Fighting because of sexual tension and beta energy. It's funny because it's true. Bro. Just every week I can show you how the cookout was never loyal. Nigga, Xavier had a chance to win an HOH for the cookout, nigga. And that nigga sold the cookout out for a 10-ounce ribeye, Sour Patch Kids, a pack of ramen noodles, and safety for the week. And I can't even confirm he got any of those food items. And then he comes out of that motherfucker going, yeah, I'm going to be targeting that kid the first chance I get. Bitch, you had a chance in the fucking HOH, you black bastard. I can't deal with these. And then this nigga's gassing these niggas up. Everybody, this is the greatest season of Big Brother ever. Nigga, shut up. I know he never got that shit. That nigga came back to Derek and was like, well, when I said safety, I thought that meant everybody. No. All right. Thank you for listening. Pussy. Yep. That's what he claimed. It's not the time, right? And then when your black ass is on the block, then you'll be like, I should have. They are so, bro, this cast is so next level arrogant. Everybody, look, at the end, I promise you, I can already see it. At the end, I'm going to have to do a myth of whoever's in the final two. Because it's becoming a game of, it's not a game of who wants it. It's a game of who's going to be left. It's a game of who's going to be left. Where at the end, you'll have two people sitting in the finals that's made like tragic moves several times. Right now, everybody in the house has their ass wide open and it's from a level of confidence. Oh, yeah. If Kylan...
Because I play college ball. I am a Division I basketball player. You're not talking basketball with me. That didn't go well.
Spartacus in the cup, lady, break out the fucking Methuselahs. If Xavier would have gotten with Ozzy like he was supposed to, and Tiffany got with fucking Kylan like he was quote unquote supposed to, then they would have a single thing. But when they lose, they're gonna be like, it's because they had Kylan has already ruined himself. They like Kylan, if he win, they gonna be mad. They will be pissed that Kylan's the first. They want it to be a black woman. CBS has proven that they pander to black women. That's why Tamar won. That's why Tamar won, and that's why they setting up some shit like that again. Motherfucking Xavier will be the new Ricky Williams. He'll be winning $50,000 sitting next to Tiffany, and they'll be okay with giving Tiffany $750,000 because they always okay with letting black ratchet bitches on that show do good. They don't care about no other group of black people but black ratchet bitches. Tamar was a fucking embarrassment. Ricky held us down way better. And then on top of that, I mean, obviously, KS, 4 weeks of Big Brother ain't real Big Brother. what's Oz's game other than being in bed? Literally nothing. Which lets you know that why would, and then they'll say, understand that they will say they don't understand why Xavier's not attracted to Ozzy, while Ozzy literally just lays in the bed all day. What is attractive about that? Like, I don't care how good she look, that don't mean shit if the bitch don't do shit the whole time. She do get up and cook sometimes, but not, bro, she's way too lazy for me. She like Kalia type lazy, just not with a Kalia body. I wanted Candy to win over Tamar too. It's a bad bitch. Candy Burris is a bad bitch, bro. Oof. Candy Cody. Pause. Matter of fact, delete that. That bitch ain't KD. Hell yeah, Ozzy wants a high value man. But Tiffany will tell you straight up, like, Ozzy only gets Xavier because she don't want her. Understand? Ozzy, that's why Ozzy wants Sarah Beth gone. Or not Ozzy, but Tiffany wants Sarah Beth gone. Bitch, have you ever come to grips that Kylan don't like bitches like you? Because it's one thing to look at Sarah Beth, right? And be like, I feel like I look better than Sarah Beth and he like her, so why don't he like me? But you also got to look at it from a standpoint of, you ain't got to compare your looks like that. You look at Sarah Beth, you look at you. You guys are two totally different bitches. Like, not even remotely comparable. Age, looks, class, none of that shit. And when I say class, like, you know, basically race, I guess. Race more so than class. It's like, it's not even the same fucking thing. So it's like, if he like SB, you would have to think it's probably some shit that you ain't. More so than it's just a direct, he thinks she look better than you. And he could, just off the strength of, you know, you're older than Sarah Beth. And you overbearing, you mad aggressive, and people don't like that shit. That's the other thing, is like Tiffany just thinks that people can just look at her looks and she's like, well, I can compete with these young bitches because, you know, I still got my looks per se or whatever, which is cool in the gang. But my whole thing is like, bitch, like nobody, it's your attitude. That's the part of life she ain't realized. She is a, bro, and I hate to always bring this nigga up because I don't be clout chasing this nigga, but bro, this is exactly what Kevin Samuels be having on this show. It's bitches like Tiffany all the time who, like, they still kind of cute at like 40 something, but they don't realize that it's their fucking attitude why they can't get a dude that they feel that they want or like. Bitch, it's your attitude. SB is cute, and she is feminine, and she got a nice body. I don't think she's fine or nothing. But if I'm into younger chicks, or chicks my age, per se, if I'm Kylan, then yes, she will do in comparison to Tiffany, because I don't really want to go to that place with like a Tiffany. Because Tiffany gonna drag him when she get out of the house anyway. Tiffany see that helicopter shit, she gonna tell like a motherfucker. I knew it. I knew it. That's why he was in there. I knew it. In there with all white people. Telling them that shit. I knew it. Meanwhile, Tiffany being in the audience getting Whitey number 3. Whitey 1, Whitey 2. Now she gonna go out with Kylan and find Whitey 3. I knew it. Tiffany trifling ass a get up there with Colin talking about him. I know it happened when he was 13 because it happened to my 13-year-old too. Don't judge us for this shit. You with the shaved sides, freeze. Bitch, don't you move. You with hair like She-Ra, get on the fucking ground. I need some help with my morning routine. Maybe you can help me. Jackass of clothes, nigga. Couldn't have said it better. And nigga, get that bacon going first, cause you know it take the longest. Hurry the fuck up. I don't even think he in that outfit no more. I'm with KS. They need to. Now, I will say this. The one thing about the Jackass outfit is I love it because that shit came with a steep punishment. Same thing with the Lord of the Latrine. So I will give them credit for that. Claire's was weak as fuck. But I was okay with one being weaker than the mother two. I thought Derek's shit should have been for the week. Fuck that one day shit. Because it was already fun to see him try to set up game with Christian while using that bathroom shit. That'd have been fun to watch him try to talk game and shit while trying to use that bathroom shit to do it. Like, hey nigga, just ask to go to the bathroom about blah 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 time. We can get it cracking. Oh, he about to go in here and drop a brick, Angela. This white man about to go in here. He either going, your boy's going to Hawaii, or your boy is sleeping on the couch. Normally I read a Big Brother Network thing and be like, what am I missing? This time I read, I'm like, bro, you just flat out lying this time. Nah, these is just plain Ripple potato chips. First time eating today. I woke right up and got to work. Brent coming, y'all. Yeah, that bitch had to make them hot dogs, bro. But that's the beauty of it, KS. It should have at least been more than one day. If they just said 3 days, I'd have been okay with it. One day, especially for the way he was bitching too. Like, man, they should have gave you something to cry about. Breakfast is over. Brutal. This bitch had to make hot dogs, bro. She had to get all that camp. She had to carry that camp gear around. Production was tired of her shit. That's a clearly production is punishing you for real. let's vote. Do you want to see me in Rhode Island to interview Brent? 1 for yes, 2 for no. What up, dude? I'm on the fence. Something I can't really pass up if it's there. So I can't get the number 2 and already flake out. Yeah, they be on that whole shit. Nah, for real, KS. It's actually, this is a lot of people are at work time, so people can hear me and shit like that. Most of the time I can't, like, get to their phone, comment, that type of thing. It's I be forgetting about it until it like pops off like that. Hit the like button. And you can hit the donation link. Brandon, you're tripping. Going to see Brent. Because that would be like if I could have all of them for my audition tape next year. Y'all still gonna ignore me? Like, for real? That's a hard sell. It's tough for me to believe that. That's extra tough for me to believe that. But y'all know how they do. I can't make them Negroes do shit. Let's check this other article. If I do it, I got to do it when Brent is available. I'm playing off of his availability. So I'm waiting to hear from him. Hear back from him. Because if that's the case, then when I hear back from him, if that's going down, then I'm scrapping everything for this week. canceling everything. I'm going straight out to the RI. If you would like to support such a big event, I mean, look on the map where fucking Cranston, Rhode Island is at. Hit that fucking donation link. Get back to this other. Well, obviously, I'll foot the bill, but shared. This other one, I'm scared to read after that one. Week 6 survey. How are the players doing? Like, I'm scared to read this. So we got a Rhode Island trip on the table, bro. I've never been to Rhode Island. It'll be an in and out operation, though. Which I'm okay with. In and out operations. That's what I do. Now that Big Brother 23 Week 6 is well underway, it's time once again for us to ask you, who are your favorite house guests and who you think is playing the best game this season? We're also asking once again, who you will be voting to receive the most BB Bucks this week. Thank you. And this is from Brandon again. We know you've got some opinions because we've seen them all over social media. So now is your chance to weigh in officially, but informally. Every week we will be sending out this poll so you can tell us who your favorite Big Brother 23 house guests are, who you think is playing the best game at the moment, and a little later on in the season, who your favorite juror is and who you will be voting for America's favorite house guest. But for now, it's just 4 simple questions, and we would love for you to help us out with this. After all, these polls are always a fun little way to see how Big Brother players are stacking up with the fans, and we know our readers and Big Brother watchers want to see how in line they are with other fans of the show. So please, if you will be so kind, take a few seconds and fill out the survey below, and then be sure to head back here Tuesday afternoon to get the results of the 6 Big Brother 23 poll. So hold on, let me drop this link in the chat. That's what I said. That's what exactly, Kay. That's what I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? You can't. But he does that a lot. He takes both sides of a position in the same sentence and just acts like that's a normal thing to do. No, it's not. You're not taking a stance by taking both stances. So who are your favorite Big Brother 23 house guests? Who is playing the best game so far? And how would you rate the season so far on a scale of from 1 to 5? Let us know in the poll below. Okay. I'll go through it with you. Who is currently your favorite house guest? You can choose multiple. Already fucking this poll up. Why would you do that? Derek Frazier, Whitney, Brent, Frenchie. I'm picking all fucking evicted people in Frazier. Who is currently playing the best game? Nobody. Who would you vote to receive the BB Bucks next week? Frazier. How would you rate the season so far 1 to 5? 2. Watching y'all lie to me about a fucking fake alliance is not fun. I'm not stupid. Your response has been recorded. There we go. This shit is weak. Just a bunch of self-aggrandizing circle jerk shit. Just, bro, there's no way that you're sitting around thinking this is one of the best Big Brother seasons of all time when it's the least amount of smoke ever. He's like, yeah, it ain't no drama. Well, people like to watch it for the drama. Well, since there ain't no drama, well, good thing there ain't no showmances, because people don't like seeing showmances. If you want to see showmances, watch a show that's been out not that long instead of watching where you usually watch the shit at. He's literally telling people to leave the show. This is weak at best, to be honest with you. This season is, it could be worse, for sure. But to be sitting here acting like this shit is really, like... This is the same shit they try to do with All-Stars with Tamar. The just, we gonna fake it until we make it type of shit. Oh no, we'll just act like... No, bro, stop patting them on the head, bro. Make them niggas earn that shit. That's all right. I ain't worried about being the first. I'm worried about being the best at the end of all of this shit. Just for the record, for those that were wondering, I'm not worried about being the first. I'm worried about being the best. Now, I disagree with that because Love Island ain't been around as showmances and Big Brother has, so. Just by definition, that doesn't really make much sense to tell people that you need to stop watching what you used to watch and go watch a whole different show to watch something that you were watching in this show long before this other show even existed. That's just trying to force with, like, and that's not saying everybody has to like showmances and shit, but it just because you don't like showmances, I don't see how it correlates to turning around and being like, well, you need to leave the show altogether if you want that element of the show that you used to like seeing. Let's see. This is how the way. This is the way it should be. Yep. I'm just like, I just feel like this this new wave fan of Big Brother fandom, they all pretend to like the old way. Like whenever you talk to anybody, they swear, oh yeah, we need to play Big Brother the old way. And then they be the main ones rooting in real time for shit that be anti the old way. Like totally anti the old way. Like trying to sell me on no showmances, and that's not even nothing I care about because I literally sit here and say it, but I recognize it enough to be like, I ain't gonna sit here and just cast out that and tell people that want to see it to, because like I said, if you look over the last 5 or 6 seasons, who fucking fan bases are the strongest still going post house and everything? It's the showman's people, and that's just a fucking fact. That's a fact whether people want to admit that shit or not. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just like to cast out a whole segment of some shit that's been here. No. I'm not gonna give you that type of shit. Cause you ain't gonna like it when somebody decides it's something that you like that they don't like it about the game, and then they tell you, well, you could go find this on this whole other game show. Motherfucker, y'all be saying Love Island like Love Island's anything like Big Brother. All the Jeff and Jordan fans, Brenchel fans, Cody, Jody stands, and all that shit. Why do you think Holly's still able to even say anything about Jackson Mickey and people even give a shit? We gotta keep the G on that. We got Brent coming, motherfuckers. Hit the like button, hit the donation link. And I don't know where Gunplayer Marcus is at. I don't even know if either one of them know yet. I gotta get them to make a drop. Nah, cause I don't give a fuck. Somebody had said something about it, but I ain't looked at it yet. I'll probably look at it once I get indoors. But I don't give a fuck like that, because I saw when they looked up his girlfriend, nigga, that was church out for me. I was like, she younger. I was like, I guarantee you probably got a new chick, and I guarantee you she's probably younger. And I went 2 for 2. I'm definitely a Jeff and Jordo fan for sure. What is it, Twitter or something? Some type of YouTube short came on. Oh, it's the BB Besties. Y'all niggas weak as shit, bro. You got a black man sitting on the motherfucking stage with 3 white bitches calling themselves pro-black. Y'all niggas is wild, bro. Y'all niggas just do whatever the fuck y'all want. This is like, bro, as soon as I got off the air last night, I saw Aberrant Preacher, Fresh and Fit were beefing, nigga. I'm like, I didn't go to bed for probably about another hour and a half after, because I was catching up with that shit. Because I'm moving to the sun peeking in right there. I want some more shade. Yeah, I saw Aberrant Preach into it. But them, nigga, Preach was like, nigga, we can throw these hands. And I felt Preach. Everybody gonna be like, Preach is tripping, but I keep trying to tell people, especially motherfuckers from other countries, they really believe in being like what's considered like classic men and shit. Where it's like, nigga, you can't talk about a nigga's country and
what's good, everybody?
You can't talk about a nigga's country and his wife and expect to not see that nigga's hands. You know what I mean? You talk about a nigga wife, you talk about nigga country, nigga, in most countries in the world, you gotta see their hands. That's universal. Sorry. You can tag me into it, Bubba. I mean, I'll check it out if it's just a tweet away. Because when somebody said to me, I thought that nigga was going to be on TikTok, and so you know I've been on the stream phone. I need to pull it up. It should be expected. Hold on, man. I gotta hear Abel's response right quick. Y'all gotta give me half a second.
Okay. I don't think I've maybe made this point enough times. People have asked, you know, is this whole thing that's going on right now, this drama, is it fabricated for views? I want you guys to know, I would never fabricate something to boost our views. I would never fake some drama or fake some beef or do anything stupid like that to grow the channel. That's so against my values, I'd never be able to sleep at night. I didn't even know Preach was going to say all that stuff, to be honest with you. I just said, hey, you see what they said? You want to talk about it? He said, yeah. He didn't talk for the whole entire video. He told me, he said, I'm not here to talk. I'm here to tell him I'll come meet you. That's Preach. Preach is a grown ass man. I'll let him do what he wants. That's
church out. That's all I need to hear. That nigga Preach told that nigga, hey man, he said, look, I'm gonna come box both of you. He was like, I'm gonna be in the States. I'm gonna come to Miami and box both of you niggas back to back. He said, whatever gloves, because Preach boxing shit for real. This what I'm like, these niggas are stupid for challenging this nigga like this. Fresh and Fit got exposed for the reason why I never rock with them all the way like that. They got exposed to be some swaggies, bro. They got exposed to be some swaggies. Frontin' till they make it a little bit, and get exposed to being fake by the real niggas. Who channel is bigger, but they're trying to tell these niggas that, but technically, you coming at us to clout chase our clout, even though you bigger than us. Niggas don't have integrity, bro.
his truth. That's his wife. That's his life. So I respect it.
Jackson Mickey's response.
I mean, at this point, I don't know. I've apologized to her privately. I don't know how many times. I've apologized publicly on my Instagram back in November, almost a year ago. We broke up over a year ago, and she has continued over the past year and a half or so to send me, or to post about me, and people have sent me things that she's posted on TikTok, on her Instagram stories, etc., alluding to things in my life, alluding to me lying about my addiction, alluding to me owing her money, alluding to me doing X, Y, or Z. And like, I know my truth. I haven't said a word in the past year and a half, but now at this point, you're going to bring my religion into it. I don't believe I'm God. In fact, I've very much said the opposite. It's taken me a long time to be able to forgive myself for some of my things that I've done in life, some of my sins. I'm simply trying to be better. When I broke up with you, Holly, a year and a half ago, I was very unhappy. I was at one of the lowest points of my life, not the lowest. You don't know me at my lowest. Don't speak about me at my lowest. Don't speak about me and my faith. But you and I both know the things that I've done to try and help you. You and I both know that the things you're saying aren't true, and you and I both know the things that you are doing are out of line, and they aren't right. I would really appreciate it if you please keep my name out of your mouth. Please. Just let me go and live my life. I'm praying for you. I pray that you find peace and happiness and some sort of comfort, and I'm sorry that I've hurt you. But this is too much. You're 33 years old. Just let me live. Just let me live.
Why nigga can't chill, get this money, fuck these bitches though? I know that you want nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to be your friend. Okay? Just let me live. Thank you. Bitch, you 33.
Nobody's gonna know.
Bitch, you 33. Why you gotta make me have Jackson? Look, I'm gonna reach out to Jackson Mickey because I want to ask him some questions about his faith. Not that I'm questioning his faith. I just want to ask him some questions about it. Not the same thing. Nigga, he made you look pathetic. And this is like the third or fourth time he's made her look like this. This is why I finally was like, man, fuck that bitch, bro. I'm sick of this bitch always whining and crying. Bitch, it's been y'all been broke up over a year. Ho, move on. You come back every 6 months, can't find no new nigga. Look at what she look like on here, bro. This lets you know that there's something wrong with this bitch. That this bitch that look like this can't get a dude.
I mean,
how the fuck does a bitch that look like that not have a man that's like, bitch, get the fuck off the internet and sit down? I seen what she looked like without all that makeup on and shit, but a lot of dudes, they judge off of that. And they see that shit in Holly, and you be like, yo, she's 33. Oh, you look good for 33. And then it all falls apart. Because then, now you know what she has on her resume too, with being 33, that she had a high value man. Technically, not a Kevin Samuels version, but this nigga just won the bag, carried her to some shit. He won the bag and she fumbled it away. And the new nigga, if he got any type of shit, he's gonna see that, and that's gonna be one of the biggest red flags in the world to him, is that regardless of anybody trying to say Mickey's racist or any shit like that, they'll be like, at the end of the day, she fucked it up with him. This nigga's being as calm as possible, like, bitch, will you please stop? Like, will you please stop? He's just like, bitch, you're 33, will you stop? He's younger than her, nigga. He's just like, will you stop? He was like, I've already apologized multiple times. You was out here questioning my religion and all of this shit. I don't fucking think I'm God. But my number one question is, thank you, John. My number one question is, where is your new dude telling you to get the fuck off the internet? This lets us know that you don't have no dude and ain't had no dude since Mickey. Because now that you done been with dudes that got bread like the bread Mickey had, now you want those type of dudes all the time now, and they don't want you. Cause I mean, she's off the chain, bro. She unstable as fuck. She's a fucking, bro, she's an alcoholic, allegedly. That's the best this bitch ever looked. And I'm like, bro, that's because you sitting up under 12 pounds of makeup. You put on all, understand she put on all of that shit just to make a 15-second diss video. For a nigga that she looked goofy for dissing. This nigga got a new bitch and she younger. That's what she mad about. She found out this nigga got a new bitch that's an upgraded model and she mad. So you decide to act like an even bigger kid. 33 years old on TikTok dissing your ex-boyfriend. If you, bro, if that ain't some high school, middle school shit, I don't know what the fuck is anymore. The condescending, passive-aggressive conversation with yourself while you're dissing somebody else, bro, that's high school shit. Ain't nothing worse than seeing, bro, I don't like seeing the high school shit with the high schoolers doing it. It's way more cringier to see the fucking adults do the shit. This shit is cringy. Cringy as fuck. Holly done fell off. She is approaching the wall at warp speed. Let's read some house highlights. Hit the like button, hit the donation link. We going to see Brent. We waiting for Brent to reply. He's already confirmed for an interview, but we trying to get in person. It's the peeling watermelons that killed me. But my thing is, he said he had some sins and shit. So I am a forgiving person, man of God, where I can sit and have a conversation with Jackson to gauge where his head is at now. To see what sins he's talking about and see if he's any better. I can at least say that about him. It's been long enough where, bro, I'm not one of those where I'm like, you said something racist, you canceled for the rest of your fucking life, because you can change. But I'm a test it. I mean, this nigga, hold on, I gotta hear this nigga kill her ass. He bar her out one more time, Jackson. Like, that's what I'm saying, is like, look all of that she gotta do to herself. And I'm like, when she do it, she can look pretty. I give her that. She ain't really my type. But I've seen her in that house when A, she ain't got all that shit on, and B, when she's being herself, and she is a terrible, terrible chick. I would not let my son date no good bitch like this.
I mean, at this point, I don't know I've apologized to her privately. I don't know how many times. I've apologized publicly on my Instagram back in November, almost a year ago. We broke up over a year ago, and she has continued over the past year and a half or so to send me, or to post about me, and people have sent me things that she's posted on TikTok, on her Instagram stories, etc., alluding to things in my life, alluding to me lying about my addiction, alluding to me owing her money, alluding to me doing X, Y, or Z. And like, I know my truth.
This nigga got 304,000 hearts, nigga.
But now at this point, you're gonna bring my religion into it. I don't believe I'm God. In fact, I've very much said the opposite. It's taken me a long time to be able to forgive myself for some of my things that I've done in life, some of my sins.
You wanna grab your stuff?
I'm simply trying to be better. When I broke up with you, Holly, a year and a half ago, I was very unhappy. I was at one of the lowest points of my life, not the lowest. You don't know me at my lowest. Don't speak about me at my lowest. Don't speak about me and my faith. But you and I both know the things that I've done to try and help you. You and I both know that the things you're saying aren't true, and you and I both know the things that you are doing are out of line and they aren't right. I would really appreciate it if you please keep my name out of your mouth. Please. Just let me go and live my life. I'm praying for you. I pray that you find peace and happiness and some sort of comfort, and I'm sorry that I've hurt you. But this is too much. You're 33 years old. Stop. Just let me live. Just let me live. I'm not perfect. I know that you want nothing to do with me. I'm not trying to be your friend. Okay? Let me live. Thank you.
Let me cool the phone right quick. I'm gonna mute it while I cool it. There we go. All right, let's get to these feed highlights. See if we missed anything good last night. Because I basically stopped once I got news about Mr. Champagne. We may be making a trip to Rhode Island, bro. Never been. But anything for this audition tape. Anything. Anything. Whatever it takes. All right. Monday night feeds highlights. From Big Brother Network. By Brandon. Me and Brandon didn't have beef until today. We got beef today. Unrivaled research due to unrivaled coverage. Because, of course, I have an unrivaled squad, bitch. Oh, that sound peeking in on my back. All right. So this starts around 3:10 BBT, 4:10 Mountain, 5:10 Central, 6:10 on the East Coast. Last night, Monday, August 16th. Brittany, talking to the camera, says that she has been here before. She says they don't call her the block queen for no reason. She says she needs to find a way to stay and won't stop until she does. She got America on her side. The cookout, all of the cookout can't say that. Them niggas, they didn't just run through with the shit, and they should have noticed that. And I ain't hear none of them really talk that out. Where it's just like, bro, like, somebody tell me what the bucks were before this account. Can somebody tell me what the bucks were? Pretty please, while I read this. Brittany asked Ozza how she can even start a campaign against Derek Frazier. Ozza says she wouldn't call it a campaign against Derek Frazier, but a campaign as to why Brittany should stay. Brittany says she's scared because yesterday Xavier told her that anyone who goes up next to Derek Frazier will go home. Why are you asking for permission on how to campaign? You just campaign. Fuck that nigga. That's the whole thing about this game that they all get stumped with when they get in the house is, well, I didn't realize that I was really going to have to make tough, awkward decisions. I'm used to just in my everyday life, when these type of decisions occur, I just run and hide in my house. Tiffany tells Derek Frazier that they are not saying anything about the cookout in their goodbye messages. Derek Frazier says, no way, because they don't know who might come back. Y'all are some of the biggest bitches. This is the alliance y'all proud of? The pro-black alliance that's so scared that they won't even align for real? Man, fuck y'all, man. That's what I'm telling the white people that's like, oh, this racist, bro. They not even really doing shit, bro. Y'all all mad about an idea that ain't even coming to fruition for real. Derek Frazier tells Tiffany if he wins HOH next week, he puts up Kylan and Sarah Beth or Alyssa in SB. Brittany tells Oz one of her pitches is that with her in the house, there's a decreased chance anyone else will be on the block because she always secures one of the spots. I'm not campaigning like that. Keep me just to put me back on the block? Yeah, I'm cool. Ozza says to Tiffany that the votes have concerned her because she was trying to find a way for her to give Brittany a vote and have DF still stay, but she doesn't think she can. Tiffany tells Ozza that SB will definitely vote Brittany out and says she can get Claire too. So with Tiffany, Claire, SB Rack, Xavier, and Hannah, Ozza should still be able to vote for Brittany. How are the niggas getting out of this motherfucking vote without being attacked? The white people already think it's fishy. Bro. Now, if you white motherfuckers, if y'all motherfuckers don't, if y'all don't pull the choke on this shit, bro, I don't feel sorry for you. If you let them pull this shit, and don't do anything, then I don't want to hear you crying about it. I gotta be honest. Brittany tells Alyssa that Kylan wants to make this look like this is the best game move when it's really just a personal move for him. Brittany says Kylan showed his true colors today and lost 3 jury votes. I don't know about 3. He definitely lost 1. But that's how down with Derek Frazier and Ozza she is, though. Brittany says she still thinks there's a way she can stay this week. She says her going just doesn't benefit the majority of the house. True. Brittany asked Kylan if she's the target or does he care who goes. Kylan said he was indifferent, but he says something no one understands and tells her there are a lot of high emotions and they can talk in the morning. What? Nigga, Kylan is just, he's so arrogant, man. He reminds me of when Dustin got motherfucking HOH. Kylan talks in more riddles, but what he's trying to say to Brittany is don't trash him in her campaign. Who the fuck do you think you are to backdoor me and then to tell me I can't say shit about you in my campaign? Nigga, are you aware that you aren't voting this week? Are you aware of this? Oh, you not? Well, you gonna sit there and you gonna shut the fuck up. Brittany Camp talks her frustrations after her talk with Colin. She says he's acting like he's on the block and says he's not going to tell her how she can or cannot campaign. Exactly. Exactly, Brittany. Fuck that nigga. Nigga can't tell you how to campaign. Colin got the game fucked up, bro. This nigga got HOH-itis on a just an insane level, bro. This is one of the worst HOH-itis I've seen in recent memory, for real. And what made it weird is it's really painful because it's like this slow increasing burn. It just keeps getting more and more intense with the shit he keeps saying. Like, he think he can talk to Brittany any type of way. Brittany tells Ozza that Kylan just told her not to campaign against him. Ozza tells her to campaign however she wants. She says she's going to. Brittany also told Hannah what Kylan said and is now telling Xavier. Xavier asked why Kylan would tell her not to campaign against him. Brittany says Kylan is basically threatening her. Right now, he said, see, Kylan is literally campaigning for this bitch. You see the turn of events that quick? This bitch get to run around the house and be like, man, because this is the, bro, shout out to Brittany, bro. This is the perfect play. This is how I would play it. You gonna threaten me in the house like this? I'm gonna go to everybody in the house and be like, this nigga threatened me. He ain't even voting. He threatened me. What do y'all done said to this nigga that make him comfortable enough to be threatening me for y'all? Wow. Brittany says Colin is basically threatening her right now. He's saying he doesn't care who goes home, but if she starts campaigning against Colin, then that will give him a reason to ask the house to send her out. Brittany tells Xavier she did the math today and she's been on the block 27 days. Fuck! They only been there 40! Xavier tells Brittany to run her campaign how she wants and not to listen to Kylan, basically. Brittany goes over her campaigning ideas with Claire. She says, for one thing, she has proven she can beat Kylan in a competition, and that's one reason to keep her. Yup, I'd say that shit too. I'd say that shit too. I'd say that shit too. Brittany with a beautiful campaign here. You should be scared, Raylan. This is a, hey, if bro, this is weird for you, Raylan. You gotta hope that the niggas stay racist. Because if they listen to any of this shit, Catch 22. Ozzy tells Hannah she's afraid people are starting to suspect the cookout. She tells her she has a plan that the next cookout member to win, HOH needs to put up 2 members to give them a better shot at winning veto, and then they can backdoor some. Nigga, Ozzy's a fucking idiot, nigga. It's the cookout. These niggas are so scared of the white people that now they like, the best play for us is to get up and put 2 niggas up on the block. This is a reminder that Tiffany can't count the 27, thank you, KS. I'm so sorry, man. But you hear this foolishness. Derek Frazier going back on the block next week if he stay anyway. You hear what Oz is sitting there saying. The next person for the cookout, which obviously ain't her, because she ain't say when I win. She said when the next person in the cookout wins HOH. They need to put 2 niggas on the block. F-O-H. Ozzy says if the plan backfires, they can just vote Kylan out. Nigga, the black man is always expendable, bro. Y'all thought I was making that shit up. You hear it right here. The black man is always, if the plan don't work, we send the black man home. You can't make it up. She didn't even say who the 2 people are, but as soon as the plan backfired, magically one of the 2 people was a black man, and his black ass is going to the house. They just so cavalier with our lives, bro. Claiming they pro-black. and they just be moving us off the board. Bro, the amount of, bro, I ain't heard none of the black men talk about getting any of the black girls out. The black girls have been talking about getting their asses out all week long. You know what they've never planned for? They've never planned what's going to happen if they actually get to a Final Six. They're going to fuck it up so bad. Hannah asked Azza who she is afraid of finding out. And she says she thinks Derek X suspects something. Hannah says she really doesn't think DX has any suspicions, except for the fact that he laid up with Gumby and talked about all of that shit. What up, Mish? He laid up with Gumby and talked about how ain't a white person left the house yet, and they targeting a white person next week. So, Hannah, you think you know, bro? These niggas are really bad at it because they are racist too, and they always think that white people don't ever have any real assumption, or people that aren't black don't have any assumption. Because remember, they were supposed to be a people of color alliance, and now all of a sudden, Derek has been casted with who? The white people. Niche in the building, LNC Beat reporter. We have an exclusive interview with Brent Champagne. We gotta fund this trip to Rhode Island. Rhode Island is 1,100 miles from where I'm sitting. So if we want to make history, bro, I'm willing to put in the work, but I need help. Yeah, I know it's like all of a sudden and shit, but you see the thumbnail. I just take the bro. They call the shots. I just got to do what they say. You in Rhode Island, Mish? This shit, you gotta come so I'll let you, so you can meet me, meet Mish. Well, I want to meet Mish, but so you can meet Brent. But we gotta raise the money to get there. Like, I can pay, but I can't take no whole Rhode Island, an extra 1,100 mile trip, impromptu hit. Chuck, what it do? I do want to, I think lobster roll is the one with like the mayonnaise shit. I don't want the one with the mayonnaise shit. Crab cake, but I do want some fucking lobster. Fresher as shit. Bang! And Alyssa was never even a token in it. Nope. Because she got with the white boy. So, but like I said, but it would have been okay. So if Xavier would have did the night heat shit and got with her, they wouldn't have said shit about it either. Then Alyssa is this shit where she could just dip her toe in and out of it whenever she wants to. White people gonna accept her if she's on her white shit. Black people gonna accept her if she's on the more cool shit. Lobster ravioli, fried calamari is what's up. For sure. I ain't had none in a while though. I definitely ain't never had no real. I'll say I ain't had none of the real. You where the real is at. He's in Cranston, Rhode Island. 1,154 miles from my exact spot. And we're gonna go see Champagne. We gotta raise some money though. Just have to. So we got our second live and hopefully in-person interview. I'm waiting for Brent to hit me back. And that's phase one, and phase two is if we can afford it. If we can afford it, then I'm out tomorrow. I'll be out tomorrow. I'll get to Indianapolis in a couple hours or whatever. But if not, I'm gonna chill and then come in Indianapolis tomorrow. And we'll see. Brent Champagne either way.
Fly with Champagne Poppy coming to the show.
Chuck is also coming to the show this week. Ain't that right, Chuck? Talk to Chuck. Chuck has agreed officially. We're gonna interview Chuck. I was like, Chuck, bro, you gotta interview my nigga. We repped you so hard last year. You gotta come through and say what's up to the clan. Got to. You got to. So we got Brent Champagne and we got Bitch I'm a Gorilla all in a week. We flying with Champagne Poppy and Bitch I'm a Gorilla. Fly with Champagne Poppy, fake ass. You see this foolishness, Angela? Do you see the foolishness of this man? Tiffany thinks Derek Frazier will be better off not campaigning because if he does, he will end up shooting himself in the foot. This is her fucking strategy with everybody. She always tells whoever's on the block, don't campaign because you're gonna get yourself in trouble. You're gonna campaign and bitch, you didn't say that shit when you was trying to campaign to keep your vote secret to Christian. You didn't give a fuck about that shit then. You didn't give a fuck how it made you look. She just don't be wanting motherfuckers to talk. Tiffany has been giving DX a haircut. He brings up the idea of keeping Brittany over DF this week. She says she likes the idea, then changes the subject. And now your dumb ass is on record lying about it. DX tells Tiffany his goal is to make it past next week so he can play for the coup d'etat. Claire joins them and they discuss if anyone would target Kylan. Tiffany doesn't think DX would do it, but he says he would because Kylan is unpredictable. And that's where Tiffany thinks she's slick. And that's where black people gonna let her, she can literally behind scenes be campaigning for niggas to go home, and then when niggas go home, they will give her credit for the shit, but then at the same time be like, well, but she wasn't selling out the cookout, so which is it? Are you giving her credit for getting the cookout member out, or are you, are you admitting to selling them out? Because you can't have both. You can't have one without the other. I think they're gonna make a play for it. Whether or not it's gonna happen, I don't know, but I see them getting ready to make a real play for it. Hannah and Claire discuss targeting Kylan. They think Xavier will want to keep Kylan because he's a shield. They wonder if Kylan is this season's villain. Oh my God. Tiffany tells Frazier that he's got the votes and is safe this week. Frazier checks in with Kylan to make sure they're good. Frazier was getting worried whether or not Kylan was still pretending about him being the target. Kylan assures Frazier that was just an act. Oz and Xavier discuss the next few rounds. They're good with DX staying a little longer. X explains that if he wins HOH next week and doesn't go after DX, then Alyssa will wonder what's going on. Ozza wants to be the one to cut Kylan. That's right. That's right. You heard it. The black bitch wants to be the one. Ozza sat in the weeds all year long, and on her first HOH, she want to put a nigga out. All right, Raylan, we love you. Dope. Powering through these. We got Brent, right? We got Brent. Ozza doesn't want to be the one to get out DX. She tells X. Right. She don't want to get out the black dude or the non-black dude. She wants to get out the black dude. Gotcha. He understands but warns if they keep him too long and he gets out one of the 6, then it's an issue. Kylan, but she's talking about getting out one of the 6 herself, nigga. What are you saying? Kylan tells SB Rack that the only deal he made with Brittany was to be honest. X tells DX that others want him to come for DX, but they... I thought you was getting this nigga out, bro. What happened to that? What happened to you was getting him out? Now you telling him what the cookout is on? X suggests DX was manipulated last week to go after Christian. Seems to be suggesting Kylan. Hannah tells Xavier that she wants to go after SB Rack instead of Alyssa. Hannah with Ozza says she would go after Kylan if they weren't playing the game as this group. I hope y'all go home behind it then too. She's not sure DX would do it either. They question why Kylan is collecting all this information but not sharing it with anyone in their group. Cause he ain't with y'all, you dumb bitch. Frazier, Hannah, and Ozza are trying to figure out who to target next. Hannah says to keep Claire because she'd be easier than Alyssa to beat later. Claire tells DX that Sarah stayed upstairs last night and is trying to lie about it now. DX and Claire wish they could get Xavier and Kylan to go after each other. Claire says Alyssa must be coming after DX, but DX disagrees and doesn't think she is. They wonder what she's doing. Hannah Kim talking that she wants to make sure Xavier doesn't win HOH next week. Nigga, it's the cookout, bruh. These bitches are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, bro. They say what they want, they do what they want, man. They don't give a shit, man. You can't make this shit up with them, bro. She wants to target Alyssa to flush out her BB bucks. Hannah says Kylan is becoming a liability and will be hard to protect. It don't sound like you protected this nigga. It's not even a discussion among the house guests for this week's vision. Brittany is set as the target, and the HGs are looking ahead to coming weeks and how they can get their target on the block next. Cookout looks to be holding strong, even if they're not all thrilled with one another at the moment. You've never heard any other alliance talk about like this. Hey, they're doing good despite the fact that they don't fucking like each other. I guess, man. I guess let's head back to the truck stop. Cause I need to I might just stay here for no, I'm gonna head to the truck stop because I need to I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna do this Brent shit now. Since this Brent shit is turned into a real thing. Never even the committee liked each other. Yep, even the committee liked each other. Where it's just like, they don't even like each other enough to even hang out. Where I'm just like, so y'all want white people to think that, nah, we don't actually like black people either. That's what it looks like in the end. You know how y'all don't like to hang around with black people? Well, neither do I. So let's be friends and don't judge me for that shit. Can I get the champagne in the chat though? That's lifting, my nigga. Heavy lifting, my guys. Let's roll. So give me a nice regroup session. Big Brother Network, they woke up on some, Brandon woke up on some bullshit today. I just gotta be honest with you, bro. And if you mad at me, you can stay mad at me, my guy. I don't want no smoke. I mean it. I really don't want no smoke. I don't want it, because I don't want people to be thinking that if I disagree with your articles, that means that it's time to turn up. No, that ain't even what I'm saying, but I'm gonna call it out. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas is really, bro, a lot of y'all coming across real awkward by y'all want to keep the game, talk the truth about the game, but at the same time, y'all niggas is making it seem like it's some shit going on that it ain't, because y'all scared of calling out the black people on their shit. Because if you call the black people out on their shit, then there's going to be a segment of black people that's going to call you racist just because you called them out on their shit. And I'm like, you can't go through life being afraid of that type of shit. You can't go through life being afraid of doing some shit. Bro, all you need to do is figure out if it actually is or not. Everything else can shake after that. Everything. Literally everything else can shake after that. Because that's the shit I have to go through. I got to go through it too. I have to decide, all right, is this out of bounds? Or is this just right? And they mad about it because it's uncomfortable because it's right. Because a lot of times it's what it is. It ain't that they think I'm wrong. They think I'm wrong for putting them in uncomfortable shit they have to defend. And I'm like, well, I really didn't. You really did. I just asked you about what you did. You knew what it was when you did it. That's why you defending it so hard when you get caught. You know, just like that, you know, the shit that fucking Holly's doing is gross because she knows how people look at fucking Jackson perceived about race comments and things of that nature, and she's trying to conflate that with shit that she got going on. Like, nah, bitch, you go sit down somewhere. You trying to be funny and shit. Fuck that. And then you got all these different segments always trying to co-opt the next thing, really just for some personal shit. Really just some personal shit when it gets down to it. Oh shit, there's a barrier right there. And I'm like, this nigga ain't even say, and I'm like, man, how many times has Jackson gotta not say something about you for you to just leave him alone? That's what I'm just like, how do you not have no dude? Where is your dude at? Because no dude would let his girl be on fucking TikTok at 33 years old calling out her fucking ex. And it's because she ain't got no fucking dude. Jackson. Get some here while we get this bridge action. looks mad desperate, bro. I'm like, you got all done up to dish your ex. I'm like, why didn't you get all done up and try to like get you a dude and chill out? I'm like, all you doing is showing every dude how toxic you are. Like, don't no dude want to deal with that shit knowing where it's like, yeah, she's cute, I would fuck, but as soon as we fall out, you see what she's gonna be on, dragging you on Twitter, fucking Twitter and TikTok and shit, a year after you fucking break up. It's like the relationship that never ends. This motherfucker got a new girl and everything, where it's like, bitch, and I give him kudos, he ain't even mention it. He ain't mentioned nothing like, look, I got a new girl, chill out, none of that shit. He's like, look, man, will you just chill out? Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. That's it. I don't want shit else from you, bitch. I just want you to leave me alone. I gotta vouch for that. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. They'll tell you, Will. Tag this shit up in here. But I mean, it's just bro, and the thing with the cookout that really fucking just burns me up like no other is the fact that these niggas ain't never even hung out, bro. These niggas ain't never had a single meeting, and they literally are talking about right now, they still talk about one of them win HOH next week and put 2 of them on the block and backdoor somebody white. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I don't want to be in no fucking alliance where we not even really using the power of an alliance, but I gotta make all my personal game. Like, that's the whole thing where it's like, well, you making personal game moves instead of moves for the 6. Well, what happens when we get to the 6? Who's allowed to win once we get to the 6? They never talk about that. I just think that they go, well, once we get to the 6, we'll just walk out of the house and make this grand gesture and not even get the money. Or I don't know what the fuck they think. None of this shit makes sense to me, personally. It's a big ass track. They had a sign over there that said CK Power. No gas, this nigga up. Girls per Twitter. Yeah, true. Back safe and sound. Is that Bubba or is that not? I don't be knowing when to just say the. Let me see if I can fix it. swap on Twitter. And then we'll eavesdrop in the house. If you want your boy to make this 1,100-mile trip, hit the donation link. It's the only way we're going to make it happen. I can't believe Earth Dog made that video clout chasing, bro. That's some eye-opening shit, bro. I be learning about motherfuckers, bro. Fucking be doing some questionable ass shit, man. I'll be like, bro, I have to question it. Facing this direct light behind the phone. Okay, Angela. That's like more. That will. I was like, I'm sitting behind all the text. I gotta move away from the text. There we go. Let's check Twitter right quick. Here they go. It's starting. I told you what was about to happen. I told you once this whole cookout thing starts dwindling down, all of a sudden, everybody's going to be suggesting that Tiffany and the girls should be getting out all of the men all of a sudden. Because they don't want a black man to win. They just want you to think that when they really just want a black woman to win. That's why Davon got up there and made that speech he made that I totally denounced, that Earth Dog would sit here and say that this shit has sparked any fucking thing. Davon does not speak for black people, my nigga. And y'all white people need to stop trying to say that she do. Because she don't. Let's just pull up the feeds. X on the beach finished filming, so we should see Davon back on Twitter soon. She better not poke her head out saying nothing goofy, because I'm going to be right on her fucking head. Looks like we're in We'll Be Right Back. If you come back on. There we go.
I see what's up. Yeah, he said for me to try and kiss up to him so that I stay. I think this season would have.
Let's listen to Scorsese.
Is the HOH game, or they're all gonna lose? They're all gonna lose. And that's just fact. But I am going to talk to Kai today, and I'm going to tell him, look, I am past the stage of pissed. I am in the stage of fighting to stay here. That is the stage that
nigga, I thought she was talking about whooping Kylan ass. She is a black belt. She can whoop Kylan ass.
That if you could keep it indifferent in your opinion, that would be best. Because at this point, you have put two former jokers up against each other. At this point, you've done what you wanted to do. Now please keep your opinions indifferent so that we both can have a fair shot at staying. is what I would like to say to him, but I probably won't say it that way.
You
pussy. That was too nice.
Oh. Oh. I retract. I
What
retract.
I would say is, look, I understand that this is a game, and I understand you feel like you needed to do what was best for your game, but right now, what I need to do is fight to stay here, because I don't want to leave yet. So I know yesterday you had told me that you were indifferent about who left, and I would appreciate, as the one that you have nominated, if you could keep it that way.
Talk that shit then, Britt. Britt talking that shit right now. Britt talking that shit right now, yo.
So that way we both have a fair chance of staying, and the house guests can choose what they want to do. Being influenced. I don't know what I'm going to say. I really have nothing to say. I really don't want to say anything at all. What I want to say is, F you. F you, you suck. And you're a coward. That's what I want to say. But I won't. Because I have class. And I have dignity. And I have respect for people, which he does not have for people, so.
Ooh. You hear how fast her heart is beating, nigga? She really mad, bro.
Tiff kind of
her heart beating fast as fuck.
Tiff almost had to scare him. In terms of, like, asking him, okay, look, like, you've put me in this position. I'm definitely gonna fight to stay. Who's the target? That almost like freak him out. That was tough advice. Because I really, I don't even know whether or not it's worth it to talk to SB. It's like talking to a brick wall. Really unappealing to me right now.
Hey, but Brittany's at the point of, she's at that stage of, I don't give a fuck if somebody, like, she's at the stage now, you want to meet somebody, you about to meet G Brittany, nigga. Like, she talking about pulling up on Kylan. She basically like, fuck SB. I love it. I love this big brother. Put the fish in the chat as we wait for fish. I don't think so. Because nobody's ever really trusted her, ever.
Can you think of anything that's not bad to say to him? No. Okay. I honestly can't. Because he honestly told me, he was like, look, you need to go up to him, kiss his ass, and pat him right there. What do you tell me to do? Perfect. Go up there, kiss his ass, and pat him right there. And this is the only argument I have against Big D. This is the only one I'm using. Only because this is an argument that technically makes me favorable.
Exactly.
I guess. But if everyone thinks they can beat Big D in competitions, Big D is the ultimate pawn in this house. Which means anyone who sits next to him will go home every time.
Raylan gonna fuck you up.
What the clerk brought up to me. This is yours, right? Well, this is Alyssa's. He becomes the ultimate one. Even more than me.
Things are getting interesting. Craziness. X wants everyone else to lose their +1, but wants to hang on to his hand-me-down +1. Bro, that's why this whole cookout shit is just, it's everybody for themselves, but everybody's holding everybody else accountable. So Tiffany sits around the 6, but tells Claire everything. Ozzy sits around the 6, pulling up over Brittany. Same thing with Derek. All of them. They all sit there and say this shit until it gets to their white person. I told everybody this 2 months ago, this was gonna happen. Well, more like a month, but you know what I mean. I told everybody this was gonna happen. They were gonna end up being disloyal to each other over their white people. Get one more look in. I may take a break. Yeah. They should have never got rid of G Frenchie, bro. But they also should have never got rid of Brittany. Or Whitney, rather. Because they could, bro. They could have, if they would have really worked together as numbers and not been scared, then they could have been pulling the right people in. Then they could have been the 6 and then had Brittany and Whitney 7, 8. Now it'd have been church out. That's all they need to do is bring in Brittany and Whitney and it'd have been church out, nigga. They could have just ran through the house. Easy. Ain't that right, Christmas? These hoes ain't loyal. That was jealous bitches hating on Whitney, Oz included. Talk that shit, Mike! They could have had that white bitch. She liked black dudes. They could have had that white bitch in there. But they were so, especially Ozza. Ozza, you think Ozza didn't see Mama? So don't tell me y'all making moves for the 6 when you sitting here putting out bitches that would help the 6. Why? Because you don't want her Aryan blood anywhere near that nigga. Respectfully. Y'all niggas is wild, bro. Yeah. Ozza straight said she put her out of jail. She sure did. She sure did. Because that's how fucking entitled Ozza and Tiffany are. They think to their mind that if they get rid of SB Rack and they get rid of Whitney, that fucking Xavier's gonna take Ozza and Kylan's gonna take Tiffany. No, they just gonna not get either one of you bitches. Still. They knew y'all were a choice in the first place. That was Whitney folding up. I was one extra. Because these bitches think that they not fucking with them because of anything other than they just don't like y'all. It ain't that they don't like black women. First of all, that's so fucked up that single black girls, like single, like one black girl, you know, single, one or two. The single black girl, all of a sudden they get to say that they represent all black women. So when a nigga don't like them, he don't like black girls at all because he don't like them, and that is ridiculous. I seen enough about X to know he would never date nobody that could be considered a Nubian queen like that. And not saying that he wouldn't date no black chick, but he ain't date no black chick like Ozzy. She got too much attitude, first of all. Way too much. All fucking day long.
And you just think, and you're like, I wanted to have everything. Like, because going into the season, you wanted to be a good season, right? And that's him telling us, like, I want to split the house up into 3 sides. That's smart communication.
What am I even gonna do today? I wanted to swim. That was my whole plan.
He would never be able to handle it. Well, hell no. And he a punk where he just wouldn't even like call her no more. Like he'd take her out like a like she wouldn't even know what happened. Like he's a punk like that. She would be so overbearing, she wouldn't even know it. Because I guarantee this is how Tiffany done got ghosted the gang of times. In her mind, she be thinking the dating shit went extra well. Meanwhile, the dude's like, man, this bitch is just so fucking aggressive and overbearing. And then the niggas just be like, I don't even want to deal with letting her know. I don't even want to talk to her no more. I just ain't gonna call her no more. And then bitches like Tiffany, they not gonna really reach out until they mad. And then as soon as she decides to reach out to the nigga to see where this nigga's at, especially if she gave this nigga some pussy too. Oh, it's gonna be smoke. That shit, but I'm like, nigga, y'all only did that shit because he's fat. Y'all made fun of him because he's fat. Look at his fat ass sleeping all the time. Ozza, she's skinny as shit, sleep just as much. Well, I guess I'll take a break here as I'm approaching hour number 4 of coverage. All I know is I just can't wait for somebody for the cookout to go home. The sooner, the better. And not because I'm anti the Black Alliance or no shit, because there still be 5 of them left. I just need that seal of the first black person to go home so people will start playing Big Brother. It was the same shit I was waiting for last season. It was like, okay, I can't wait until the white people take the first shot at the white people for real. So that way we can start playing with the fucking cookout so we can play. Again on that later. Hit me up on Twitter at Metro, the Instagram, or footballfacebook.com/BBLifeShay. Look, hit the donation link. Let's go to fucking Rhode Island. We need to beat Rabish. So she Brent. None of the guys could deal with any of the females in the house in real life, but Alyssa, they are all soft. Mike, Christian came out of the house and said, I was lying. I'll see y'all in a little while. Grant Champagne, bro. It's official. We did.